Good morning. Today we have a story on our school's improv club making a comeback.
Our very own Dr. Love and Assistant Feelings are here with new advice and comedy for your love life.
Plus, we'll toss it over to Luke and Katie for an update on all spring sports, and then Gigi Munez is in the studio with the top 3 things you need to know for today.
Finally, if you need some help finding a scholarship for those big tuitions, Jack Polishuk has got you covered.
The Wolfcast starts now.
Good morning, guys. Did you guys enjoy your 3-day weekend?
Yeah, it felt very long.
Yeah, it did.
You guys feel
Yeah, it kind of did. Like 2 Saturdays almost, because we had that Friday off.
like whenever we hit that Friday off, it felt like Sunday or Saturday on that Friday.
True. It's definitely different than
a Monday off. Penguin National Guard, in other words, PNG, is Cedar Park High School's improvisation group. PNG is like theater but without a script, so you always have to be on your feet and thinking fast of what you're going to say next. Usually, PNG takes to the stage with a live audience. However, due to COVID-19 last year, PNG was forced to cancel their live rehearsals and shows. But now, just a few days ago, they have started in-person rehearsals back up and are happy to be performing again. Reporter Reagan Hill spoke with Sydney Solberg, one of the captains of PNG, to learn more.
I love everyone in the group is just so fun, and we always have such a great time. Everyone's so funny, and we all work well together. Improv is such an important life skill to have. Just being able to think on your feet and being able to improv within your daily life is really important because you never know what's going to happen.
Be sure to catch PNG on April 30th at Cedar Park tonight, where they will be performing a small skit for the variety show. Full live PNG shows will be up and running next year, so be sure to go out and support Penguin National Guard.
Now, let's find out what you need to know with our top 3 things.
Now here are the top 3 things you need to know for today. First up, today as the travel industry begins soaring back to life, the CDC has announced that people fully vaccinated can travel freely as long as they remain masked on planes, buses, and trains. That being said, COVID cases are still on the rise, with the current average standing at around 62,000 new cases per day. Second, it's been a week since the murder trial and testimony of Derek Chauvin, who was the police officer responsible for the death of George Floyd last summer. The jurors heard for the first time that instead of the original 8 minutes and 46 seconds Floyd was held down, it was actually 9 minutes and 29 seconds. This was a painstaking revelation that led to the outrage in the court, and a week-long struggle to incriminate Chauvin and prove the racial discrimination that happened against George Floyd. Lastly, a mama bear was walking with her 4 cubs last week when they approached a busy street in Connecticut. The mother bear made an adorable several-minute-long effort to round up her cubs and get them and herself across the road. Let's take a look.
So that last story about the mama bear and her cubs, that was so cute.
Everyone loves a good animal video.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch it, it honestly made me kind of nervous because every time she'd bring 3 of them over to the other side, one of them would always just go back to the other side, so she'd just keep having to go back and forth, and I was hoping they'd all get to be with their mom.
Yeah, I've seen it in person, and it's just as cute. Just walking on the side of the road, oh my gosh.
Little baby bears.
A little scary when they get close to you, but yeah. It's been a busy week for CPHS Sports. Luke Johnson and Katie Whitmarsh join us now for more.
Hello, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
Starting off with our powerhouse soccer teams. Both our girls and boys competed in round 3 of the state playoffs.
That's right. On Friday, the boys traveled to San Antonio to play against Southwest, but in the end fell 0-1. Great job, boys, on an amazing season, and we'll see you next year.
Unlike the boys, though, our Lady Timberwolves went up against the Bourne Chargers and won 2-0. Great job, ladies. The Lady Timberwolves will move on to the regional semifinals against McAllen. We will keep you updated when we have more info.
It's amazing to see yet another CP sport is on the road to state. Last week, Cedar Park competed in their district meet, and let's just say we loved the results. Varsity boys came out on top and took home the title of district champs. Your Timberwolves won first place in 5 events and second in 2 events. Shoutouts to Nick Brulin and Jack Woods for scoring 66 of CP's 130 points.
Our varsity girls track team performed amazing as well, becoming the district runner-up. Shoutouts to Megan Wilcox for winning in the 200 meter and Isabella Conde Frankenberg for breaking the school record on the 800 meter. Congratulations, ladies.
Switching over to baseball, your T-Wolves are currently riding a 7-game win streak after their most recent win, 13-7 against Rouse. Their next game will be here at home on Friday against Georgetown at 7 p.m. It's a green out, so come out and wear green.
Sounds like that's going to be a good game. And last but not least, the Lady Timberwolves played a tough game against Glenn, but unfortunately fell with a score of 2-6. But looking on the bright side, their next game is Friday against Eastview at Eastview. Well, that's all we have for you all today. With CPHS News, I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh. Back to y'all.
Thanks, Luke and Katie. If you are in need of some love advice, look no further because Dr. Love and Assistant Feelings are here to help.
They call me Dr. Love. They call me Dr. Love. I've got the cure you're thinking of.
Hello there, I'm Dr. Love.
And I'm Assistant Feelings.
And we're back. It's been a couple months, and do you guys know when Valentine's Day is? Because I've got a feeling it's pretty close.
I think so. It should be coming up.
Yeah, make sure you guys mark that down. It's pretty important. Anyway, should we get right into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
No, you... It's not what I was talking about,
What
dude.
do you mean?
Allow me to show you.
Okay.
This right here, this is our friend Luke. He does the sports report. And Luke came up to me one day and he was like, "Hey, Brody, why don't I have a girlfriend?" And I was like, "You don't have a girlfriend?" And he was like, "No, I don't have a girlfriend." And I was like, "What do you mean? You're hot and you're single." And so I'm here to tell you why Luke Johnson does not have a girlfriend. Are you ready? You ready for this?
Whoa!
It's because he doesn't have confidence, people. Listen, you want a relationship, you gotta have confidence like an elephant, right? You gotta walk up and you gotta be like, "Hey, baby, why don't you come on over to my place sometime?" Notice how even though the elephant is thick, much like Luke, he never once doubts himself.
That's a really good point, Brody, but I think you missed the mark by just a little bit.
Did I?
Instead of being confident like an elephant, you should be confident like a rhino. You gotta walk up to a girl and you gotta be like, "Hello." Because you know what a rhino does? They charge straight into their fears head first. They're not afraid of anything. They don't doubt their own abilities because they're strong.
You know, that's a good point, Dr. Love, but how about we see who would really win this fight?
You're on. Assistant Feelings.
Yeah?
I think we've gotten off course. I don't think we're solving anything here. We need to stop the fighting.
You're right, Dr. Love. I think the moral of the story here is that it doesn't matter if you're an elephant or a rhino. If you want a relationship, you just have to believe in yourself.
Deadlines are approaching fast, seniors. Don't miss out on your chance to apply for this week's scholarship.
Thanks, y'all. Are you interested in the U.S. residential housing market? Then the Foreclosure Scholarship Contest might be for you. Students are required to write an essay on how COVID-19 has affected the foreclosure housing market. Please reference specific issues such as how has COVID-19 affected homeowners facing foreclosure. Essays must be at least 800 words and a maximum of 2,500 words. The deadline is December 15, 2021. For more information and submission, visit www.foreclosure.com/scholarships.
Thank you, Jack. That's all we have for today. Make sure you're keeping up with all of our content, so head over to our YouTube at CPHS News.
You can also follow at CPHS_sports for more updates.
Join us Wednesday for a new edition of the Pack Chat and a host of Health Minute.
Thanks for taking time to join us this morning.
With CPHS News, I'm Luke Johnson.
I'm Abby Martinez.
And I'm Ella Neal. Remember to make it a great day, or not, the choice is yours.